What's up guys, my name is Javier and welcome back. Today we're going to check out the Ridgid 12-volt combo kit R9000K. I seen these online the other day and I decided to check them out. And what amazed me the most is that you get a 12-volt drill, a 12-volt impact driver, a 2.0 amp hour battery, a 4.0 amp hour battery, the battery charger, and a tool bag for only $99. And that's amazing. And yes, the batteries are lithium ion, so they're the latest in battery tech. It wasn't even that long ago that they had this same exact kit, but instead with two 1.5 amp hour batteries for the same price at $99, and even then, it was still an amazing deal. These tools are very nice. I got to test them out and they're great. The build quality is great, they're light, and they're very ergonomic. 12-volt tools are my favorite because they cram a lot of power in such a small size. And they can do a lot of jobs that the larger 18-volt tools can do, but without the huge size and weight. I like that the handle is slim at the top and is very comfortable to grip. And they have a nice rubber texture grip on the back and the front of the handle. And looking at the impact driver, when I first seen it, I found these 3 dots on the front housing behind the hex chuck. And I thought that they were the 3-ring LED lights, but after pressing the trigger, I realized that they don't light up. The light is actually below that, right above the trigger. And the drill has the same exact light. And both lights stay lit for about 10 seconds after you press the trigger. These lights are great for working at night or in dark areas. I couldn't find any weight info on these, and I couldn't weigh them myself because my weight scale is stored away as I'm in the middle of moving. But they're both very light, and I would say that they're both around 2 pounds each. Somewhere between 2 and 2.5 pounds with the compact battery. I like that the drill is very compact, under 7 inches at 6 7/8 inches from the front to back with the chuck open. It's amazingly compact. And the impact driver is shorter in length, coming in at 6 3/8 inches. I noticed that they had to take away some of the features from the previous models. My guess is to achieve such an amazing price point. With the impact driver, it only has 1 light instead of 3 like the previous model. And the previous model, you can insert bits one-handed, but on this model, you have to pull the chuck to insert bits. Also, they did away with the fuel gauge. You can still see a spot reserved for a fuel gauge, but just all plastic. And the good news is that both tools let you know when the batteries are running low by blinking the LED lights. On the drill, the previous model had a plastic ratcheting chuck, and this model, they removed the ratcheting feature on this chuck. Ratcheting chucks can grab onto bits better as they grip tighter. Even without the ratcheting chuck, this chuck has good grip. Although, once you move on to larger bits, there's a chance of slipping. I didn't notice bits slipping until I went with a large 3/8 inch round shank bit. One thing they didn't do away with is the electric brakes, which they both have. And the belt clips, which is a very handy feature to have, as I like to hang my tools on my belt. The belt clips can be removed and placed on either side of the tool for left and right-handers. And as far as performance goes, they're both great performers. Usually I like to inform you of their specifications, but this time around, I'll just show you how they perform. But I will say that they both run on brushed motors, and I wouldn't expect 2 brushless power tools in kit form for only $99. So let's start off with the drill. Here we have it driving some 3-inch deck screws into a 4x4 to show you its screw driving performance. I thought it did a great job, and it even surprised me at how much torque it had on speed 2, as it was easily able to sink those screws below the surface of the wood on the second speed. Now let's move on to a 2-inch lag screw, and in this demonstration, I will drive it without a pilot hole to show you its raw performance. Here we can see overload protection in action, kicking in a few times before it finally gets the job done. Normally you want to pre-drill pilot holes before you sink lags, and here we can see it make easy work of the same exact lag, but now with a pre-drilled pilot hole. Now let's move on to some drilling. I could show you how it drills with some small bits, but let's go into the heavy stuff with a 3/4 inch Speedbore Max bit into a 4x6 so we can see this drill flex its muscle. And now let's move on to the impact driver, starting off with some 3-inch deck screws into a 4x4 so we can see its screw driving performance. Let's move on to a heavier duty job with a 2-inch lag screw. This is the same one you seen earlier, and the impact is able to sink it easily without pre-drilling a pilot hole. Now let's do some drilling. Impact drivers aren't as fast as drills at drilling, but they can drill if needed. We'll start off with some 1/8 inch holes. And now let's step it up to a larger 5/8 inch hole. So they're great performers, as we can see. They're powerful little tools and they're very capable for their size. The reason I don't want to talk about their specifications was because I feel that the numbers you see on the box are a bit inflated. The impact driver not so much, as I feel that the numbers stated are very close to how it should perform. It's not the fastest 12-volt impact driver I've tried, but still very close to the competition, although the torque numbers for the drill are a bit off. I'm in no way saying that it's underpowered, as it's a great performer and this drill can hang with the top brands. But there's no way that this drill has 400 inch-pounds of torque like the box says it does. It doesn't even have a 1/2 inch chuck. But I don't think this is a negative, as this drill has some huevos for many tasks. And it has the best screwdriving performance in its class on speed too for a 12-volt brush drill. And let's not forget the amazing deal you get for 99 bucks. You're not going to find a better deal anywhere else. And to sweeten the deal, they also come with Ridgid's lifetime service warranty. Just make sure to register your tools right away. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to give me some thumbs up by liking this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date with the latest tool reviews, and let me know what you guys think of these Ridgid 12-volt power tools. Also follow me on Facebook and Google+, and I'll see you guys in the next video.